Morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I had a slight technical hitch, which I think we've sorted out now. So I will just sort myself out, and then we'll make a start. And let me see if I've got something here. Who is with us today? Right. Oh, I can see now. Right, so who we got then? So, morning, Julia and Diane. Linda, nice to see you. Caroline, Mary, you just want to do one session with you. Back again. Alan, we're doing another session as well this morning. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, so today we're going to do a beginner session. So nice gentle one with the two strangers. Okay, so we're going to start. I think we'll start off in high kneeling. So if you're not great in high kneeling, you can do it standing. You can sit in a chair if you want to. Okay, so when you set yourself up, just make sure that you've got your knees and hips, hip width apart. Okay, make sure that you're nicely engaged. Put that belt on. Squeeze your bum a little bit as well. Okay, that gives you that nice upright posture. Shoulders are down, nicely. Okay, so let's just start with a nice bit of breathing and send the arms up to the ceiling. So nice deep breath in and send the arms all the way up. And then breathe out as they come all the way back down again. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. So let's just do more of a circle with the arms this time. So we'll send them up and we'll float them down the sides. And all these again. So breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So taking as much air into the lungs as you can. Nice deep breath in each time. And 4. That's our last one, I think. So this time, let's bring our hands together and we are going to glue the thumbs to the breastbone because we're going to do a little bit of rotation. So whenever we do rotation, remember you've got to keep the hip bones at the front pointing straight ahead, don't let them move. We're going to rotate down to the left on the first one. So we're going to take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, let's go round to the left, just as far as you can, and then come back to center. And then we'll rotate round to the right, and then come back to center. And again, round to the left, and round the other way. So just check those shoulders while you're doing this one. Make sure the shoulders stay down really well. Okay. Pelvis is completely still. So we're just twisting from the waist up. So breathing out. And breathing in. Just 2 more. Last one. And 4. Press the arms out. Let's do a little stretch before we move on. So we'll have hands on the hips. We'll take the one arm up. And then we'll flex over to the side. And come all the way back down. And then the other arm goes up and over. And then come all the way back down. And don't forget, breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. And breathing in. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to come down onto the mat. So what we'll need this morning is you'll need a towel. So you'll need something to support your head. You'll also need maybe something a bit more than just a towel for when we do our sideline exercises in a minute. So I've got my blocks with me to rest my head on. But if you've got a cushion, you might just want to grab one of those ready, so that when you're in sideline, you've got a bit more underneath your head to support it. Okay? Or 2 folded towels, we do the trick as well. Okay, so I've got my towel because I'm going to come into all fours. So I just want to take a bit of pressure out of your wrists. So I'm just going to put the hands on the towel there. Okay, so we're going to set ourselves up in all fours. We're going to do a nice mobility exercise this time. We're going to do the cat. So we'll come down, we'll set ourselves up. So we've got hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we want to make sure we're in that neutral position. Okay, so we're going to draw the abdominals in. So you just got a little dip in the lower back. Okay, shoulders are down. We're going to take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, take the tailbone under. Take the head under. Arch the back up and over. And then come all the way back down to your neutral position. And then we're ready to go again. So as you breathe out, take the tailbone under, take the head under. Arch the back up and over. And then come all the way back down to that neutral position. Wonderful. So don't forget, when you come back to that starting position, make sure you bring your head back into the correct position as well. So you want that nice straight neck and make sure you're looking down at the mat at the end. Wonderful. So let's do it one more time. Here we go. Breathing out, tuck the tail under, tuck the head under, arch the back up and over. And then come all the way back down. Wonderful. Now, I want you to leave the hands where they are. We're going to sit back in a shell stretch position. Okay, we're just going to sit back. But don't want to sit all the way back to the feet. Go back until you're almost touching the feet. And then I want to come back up onto your all fours again. Okay, so stay strong in the center. Keep that belt on. We're going to do it again. So we're going to breathe out. We're going to sit back until we're almost touching the feet. And then come all the way back up again. We'll do another one. So if you can't go back that far, that's okay. Just sit yourself back as far as you can. So if you're going to go to there, then that's okay. And then we'll come back up again. Okay, so we'll just do one more. Sit back towards the feet. And then we'll come all the way back up again. Okay. So this time I'm going to move my towel. We're going to come face down onto the mat. But I want you to fold the towel, okay? I'm going to put it under the hips this time, okay? So we're going to come down onto the mat. So the hips are sinking down into the towel, okay? And then we're going to rest the head on the hands. So you just want the fingertips overlapping. Bring the forehead down onto the hands. So you've got the feet hip width. Legs are nice and relaxed at the minute. You need to make sure that you're engaging the abdominals. So just draw in the abdominals a little bit. Okay, lift the navel out of the mat. Shoulders are down, head is resting down. So we're going to start with just a little bit of ankle mobility. So I want you to bend one knee, doesn't matter which one. Okay, so bend the knee to about 90 degrees. Now what we're going to do is we're going to circle the foot around. Okay, so nice big circles with the foot. So make sure all the movement is coming from the ankle and you're not just wiggling the toes. Okay, and then we can change direction. So we've got no movement through the knee, nothing's happening there. Just all that movement coming from the ankle. Okay, and then we'll lower that leg down. We'll do it on the other side as well. So bend the knee. And then off we go again. Circle the foot around. Nice big circles. And then change direction. Wonderful. Okay, so let's lower that leg back down again. So let's do some heel kicks then this time. So we're going to stay in this position. We're going to kick the foot up. We're going to do 2 little bounces at the top and then we're going to lower the leg back down again. So you can start on either leg. We're going to take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, let's kick the foot up and we'll do a bounce, bounce, lower, change legs. Do a bounce, bounce, lower, change legs. Bounce, bounce, and lower. Wonderful. So we'll keep those legs going. So I'll just talk about this towel for a second. So we've got the towel directly under the hips, okay, because that will help us just be aware of our positioning when we're on the mat. So you want the towel, the hips to stay down into the towel, the whole time, especially on these kicks. So what you want to try and avoid is the hips lifting out of the towel when you're kicking the feet up. Keep those hips down the whole time. Off we go again to a kick, kick, and lower, kick, kick, and lower. Last one, kick, kick, and lower. Wonderful. And stay here. We're going to do swimming legs. So this time we're going to reach with the leg as much as we can so that it just starts to hover off the floor. We just want a little lift on this one. So we've still got the head down, elbows nice and wide, shoulders down. Make sure you've still got the abdominals engaged. Take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, we're going to reach with one leg. Reach so much that it just starts to hover off the mat a little bit, and then lower the leg back down. And then reach with the other leg. Just float it a little bit off the mat again, and then lower it back down. And again, float and reach with the leg, and lower it back down. Float and reach with the leg, and lower it back down. So you want really straight legs on this one. So squeeze the front of the thigh. Get the leg as straight as you can. Here we go. We'll just do one more on the other leg. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to stay here. We're going to do swimming legs again. We're just going to move it on a little bit this time. So we're going to float the leg up again, but this time we're just going to send it out to the side, just a few inches, and then lower it back down. Okay, so we're all set up nicely, shoulders down, belt is on. We're going to take a breath in to prepare, and as you breathe out, let's reach and float that leg, and then just send it out to the side just a little bit. Breathe in, the leg comes back in, and then you lower it back down. We'll do it on the other leg, breathing out, float up, send the leg out to the side, bring it back to center, and then lower it back down. Breathe out, float, and send the leg out. So we're not sending the leg out too far. Okay, shouldn't really be any wider than your mats. Okay. And just check those hip bones again. Make sure the hips are still staying nicely down into the towel. Breathe out, float, send the leg out to the side. Bring it back to center and lower. Let's do one more on each leg. Float, take it out to the side. Bring it back in and lower back down. And again, float. Out to the side, bring it back in, and lower. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to push ourselves up onto all fours then this time. Okay, so we've got hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to do the cat again. We're just going to do one cat. So we're going to take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, tuck the head under, and arch the back, up and over. Now let's come back down. Now we're going to sit back towards the feet again this time. So sit yourselves back, get as close to the feet as you can without touching the feet. And then come all the way back up into your all fours again. Let's do it again. Into the cat again. Tuck the tailbone under, tuck the head under, arch the back up and over. And then come all the way back down to that neutral position. Here we go again. Let's sit back towards the feet. Just sit back as far as you can, but don't touch those feet. And then come all the way back up. We'll just do it one more time. Here we go. Into the cat. And back down. And then we sit back again. And come all the way back up. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to change position then this time. So we're coming into side lie. So this is where you need something under your head. So you've got a block, right? Use that. If you haven't, get a cushion or a couple more towels underneath your heads. Let's see if we've got anybody else who's joined us. Jennifer, good morning. Okay, if there's anybody else on that hasn't said hello yet, don't forget you've got the chat facility, so you can just type a quick hello and I can see who's watching as well then. Right, side. Right, so you need something to support your head. So we're going to come down onto the mat. We're going to lie on the side. Okay. So we're going to set ourselves up. We've got the legs bent. We want the feet roughly in line with the spine, and then we're going to have the arms out in front. Okay. So we want to make sure that we're nice and engaged through the centre again. So make sure you pull those abdominals in, put that belt on. Shoulders are down, okay? Arms are out in front. So we're just going to do a couple of ones for the legs in this time. So we'll start with a nice easy one. We're just going to do our lift and lower. So we're going to take that top leg out. So it's out at about hip height to start with. We're going to take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, you're going to float the leg up a little bit more and then bring it back down to hip height. Breathe out, float the leg up and then bring it back down. Breathe out, float the leg up and bring it back down. And again, breathe out and bring it in. You don't let that leg drop down any lower than hip height. Okay, and you float it up, you don't need to take it too high. Just a touch, maybe 5. And we counting, I don't know how many you've done, so let's just do one more. Wonderful. Okay, we'll bring that leg up into our best position. Okay, so we should have felt all those muscles working around the hips. Okay, right, let's bring the legs back together. So this time we're going to do a hip extension. So we're going to start by just hovering that leg up. Now we're going to bring that knee up to the chest. So bring it up as close as you can, and then we're just going to push the leg away. Okay, get it really straight, and then bring it back in towards the chest again. So you breathe out and push the foot away. Breathe in as the knee comes in towards the chest. Breathe out, push the leg away, and then bring the knee in towards the chest. And push it away, and bring it back in. Push it away. So nice flat leg. So really feel like you're squeezing the front of the thigh as you straighten out that leg. We'll make this the last one. That's it. And then we'll bring that leg up into our best position again. Okay, so before we switch sides, let's see if we can put those two exercises together then this time. So we'll start with our lift and lower, and then we'll bring the knee to the chest. So make sure you've got the belt on. Float that top leg up again, send it out. Okay, so take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we'll float the leg up, bring it back down. Bring the knee in, and push it away. Send the leg up, and back down. Bring the knee in, and push it away. And again, we lift, and lower. Bring it in, and push it away. Float up, and down. Bring it in and push it away. Last one. You lift and lower, bring it in and push it away. We can let it in. So let's bring it back in again, just into that rest position there. Just to release all those muscles that we get in the hips. Okay, right, so we're going to bring the legs back together. Push yourself up to sitting. Let's switch sides. Okay, so I'm going to turn, so on the other side this time. Okay, and then we'll come down again. So we're going to do the same setup again. Okay, so we've got legs bent, feet are roughly in line with the spine, the arms are out in front. Okay, so make sure you've got the belt on, draw the abdominals in a little bit, shoulders are down, arms out in front. So we'll start with our little lift and lower again. So we'll take that top leg out, so it's out nice and straight at hip height. Take a breath in to prepare, and as you breathe out, you'll close it up and back down. Breathe out to float and lower. Breathe out, float and lower. Breathe out, breathe in. Wonderful. So don't throw the leg up too high if you don't want to. A little bit is fine. Just make sure you're keeping it nice and straight. Make sure you keep that belt on. Stay nice and strong around the center. Wonderful. Doing really well. We'll just do one more, and then we'll bring that leg up into our rest position. Okay, rest there for a second. So we're going to do the hip extension one again this time. Okay, so we're going to float that top leg up. Hold it there. Now let's bring the knee up towards the chest. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we'll push that foot away again, and then breathe in as it comes back in towards the chest. Breathe out, push the leg away, and then bring the knee to the chest. Breathe out, push the foot away. Bring the knee to the chest, and push the leg away. Wonderful. And straight leg again as it goes out. Okay, we're just going to do one more. Bring the knee in, push it away, and then let's just bring that knee up into our rest position. Okay, so same as we did before, we're going to put those two exercises together then this time. Okay, so we're going to do our little lift of the lower first. So we'll take the leg out to hip height. We're going to take a breath in to prepare, and as you breathe out, we'll do a lift and lower. Bring the knee in and push it away. Do a lift and lower. Bring the knee in and push it away. And again, do a lift and lower. Bring it in, push it away. Two more to go. And stay nice and strong at the center for this last one. Bring the knee in, push it away to finish. Wonderful. Bring it up into the rest position. You can feel those muscles working there in my legs. Okay, so let's bring those back together. Let's push ourselves up into sitting. Okay, shall we come into high kneeling again this time? Okay, so if you're not great on your knees, you can do this in sitting, you can do it standing, okay, that will be fine. Okay, so we're going to set up. So we've got knees hip width apart, we've got the abdominals in here, keep your belt on, make sure you squeeze your bum, keep the shoulders down really well. So let's start. We'll work the upper back a little bit to start with. So we're going to do our dumb waiters. So we've got the elbows tucked in at the waist, shoulders are down. I'm going to take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, send the hands away. And then bring them back to center. Breathe out, send the hands away. And bring them back to center. And again, breathe out. Wonderful. So keep the elbows tucked in at the waist nicely. So you really want to work those muscles around the back of the shoulders there, the upper back. Let's do a couple more. Wonderful. Okay, let's move into clear catch-up. So this time you should breathe out, send the hands away again. But this time we're going to straighten out the arms and turn the palms down. Now let's fold the elbows back into the waist and then the hands come out. Then we do it again. So we breathe out, send the hands away, straighten out the arms, palms turn down. Fold the elbows back in and the hands come back to center. Off we go again, breathing out, straighten out the arms and then bring them back to center. And again, breathing out, straighten out the arms. And bring them back to center. Wonderful. Let's do a couple more. So make sure the shoulders don't come up as you straighten the arms out. Keep those shoulders down really well. Here's the last one. Wonderful. Okay, that's the arms down. Just keep the shoulders a little bit. Okay, so this time we're going to do a windmill arms, that's what it's called, a windmill arms. So often when I do this one, everybody seems to get their arms in a knot. So see how you get on with this morning. So start with the arms down by the side. Now, here's a little tip. When you're doing this one, imagine that I'm your mirror image. So you're looking in the mirror and you're doing the opposite to me. Okay? So left arm, you're going to send it all the way up to the ceiling. Now from here, I want you to circle the arms around. Circle them around. Wonderful. Now all we've got to do is switch the arms over. So we do a switch and then we do it again. So circle the arms around and then do a switch. So we breathe out, circle the arms around. Breathe in, switch. Circle the arms, breathe out. And switch. And again, circle the arms. So just make those circles as big as you can. Just work within your own range of movements on this one. Wonderful. We'll just do one more. Okay, circle around. Hold the arms there. Now we've only gone in one direction. So let's switch the arms. I'm going to go the same way. I'm going to switch the arms back. Switch the arms back. I'm getting confused now. Okay, so you should have your right arm up. I think that's right. We're going to circle around the other way. And then we're going to switch. And then we're going to circle again. Circle them around and then do a switch. So we breathe out, breathe in to switch. Breathe out, circle. Breathe in to switch. Breathe out, circle. And breathe in to switch. Wonderful. Keep that going. We'll just do a couple more. Here we go. Breathe out to circle. Breathe in, switch. Breathe out, circle. And switch. Wonderful. Now let's bring the arms out in front this time, so we're about shoulder height. Let's cross them over. Let's do a little bit of rotation. So with this one, don't forget the hip bones. Keep them pointing straight ahead the whole time. We'll go around to the left on the first one. So take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, as you rotate round to the left. And then come back to center. And then rotate round to the right. And then come back to center. And again, breathing out, rotate round to the left. And come back to center. And round again. So just check that you're just twisting from the waist up now. Keep the pelvis as still as you possibly can. Do one more each way. Here's the last one. Wonderful. Relax the arms down. Okay, keep your abdominals engaged. Keep squeezing your butt. We're going to slide that hand down the leg this time. So we'll take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, then slide the hand down. And then bring it all the way back up. Slide the other hand down. And bring it all the way back up. Slide the hand down. Wonderful. So just slide down as far as you can. We'll just do one more each side. Last one. Wonderful. Right hand on the hip. Extend the left arm up and over the top. Nice big stretch. And then bring it down. We'll switch over. Send the other arm over the top. Bring it back down. And again, left arm goes over. And again, right arm goes over. Wonderful. Bring those arms down. Keep the shoulders a little roll around. Wonderful. So that's the end of our session this morning. I'll just check if anyone else has come on. Now I know I get some of you had a bit of trouble finding the chats last time, so hopefully next time we'll have a few more people saying hello. What else do I need to tell you? Friday I've got another live session, same time, 10:30. It's included this time. Okay, so it's a bit more challenging. If you want to join me for an improvers weight session, I'm going to do that on Zoom next Friday. That's at 9:30. So if you're interested in doing that one, come onto the website and we'll have the details in there. You'll be able to book in there. Don't worry if you haven't got hand weights, we're going to use again during this. Okay? So that's next Friday. 2 more for these sessions. So I hope I'll see you at one of those. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.